working pretty hard. She didn't have much time for running around and...
In the early 1940s, the movie I Wake Up Screaming began its casting process. For the leading role of Frankie Christopher, a promoter who finds himself entangled in a murder investigation, Victor Mature was chosen, later known for his rugged good looks. Mature had already made a name for himself in various films and was seen as the perfect fit for this part. The female lead, Vicky Lynn, a model and the murder victim, was given to Carole Landis. Landis had previously worked with the film's director, H. Bruce Humberstone, and her vivacious personality and acting skills made her an ideal candidate. The role of Robin Ray, Vicky's sister, was played by Betty Grable. Grable was already a major star at 20th Century Fox, known for her million-dollar legs. However, for this role, she had to prove her acting chops, as it was quite different from her usual musical comedies. Laird Cregar, an actor known for his imposing stature and villainous roles, was cast as the intense and relentless police inspector, Ed Cornell. His menacing presence added depth to the character and brought a sense of danger to the film. During the audition process, the chemistry between the actors was of utmost importance. The romantic tension between Mature and Landis had to be believable, while Grable and Mature needed to portray a strong sibling bond. Additionally, the rapport between Mature and Cregar had to convey the cat-and-mouse game between the accused and the detective. Chemistry tests were conducted to ensure the right pairings. For instance, Mature and Landis were seen together in various scenes, testing their ability to create the desired on-screen connection. Similarly, Grable and Mature shared scenes to build their brother-sister relationship, while Mature and Cregar worked on their adversarial dynamic. One pivotal moment in the casting process was when Grable proved her acting abilities during her audition. Initially hesitant due to her background in musicals, Grable's dedication to the role won over the filmmakers and solidified her casting. In conclusion, the casting process for I Wake Up Screaming required careful consideration of each actor's abilities and chemistry with their co-stars. Through thorough audition and chemistry tests, the film's cast was assembled, creating a memorable and engaging film noir classic.
Good night, gentlemen. It's been wonderful, and I'm terribly grateful to you all.
H.H. Harris, the director of I Wake Up Screaming, brought a unique vision to this classic film. With a background in theater, Harris approached the movie with a stage-like mentality, creating dynamic and visually engaging scenes. He was influenced by German Expressionism, which is evident in the film's dramatic lighting and high-contrast visuals, collaborating closely with cinematographer Edward Kronjaeger. Harris created a distinctive style for the movie. They used innovative camera angles and movements to keep the audience on the edge of their seats. The result is a thrilling film noir that keeps viewers guessing until the very end. Harris also worked closely with the cast, including Betty Grable, Victor Mature, and Carole Landis. He encouraged his actors to explore their characters' emotions and motivations, leading to powerful and memorable performances. Harris' collaborative approach extended to the crew as well, as he worked closely with the art department, costume designers, and sound engineers to create a cohesive and immersive world on screen. In addition to his creative influences and collaborative style, Harris brought a sense of energy and excitement to the set. He was known for his quick wit and infectious enthusiasm, which helped to create a positive and productive working environment. Overall, Harris' directorial vision was instrumental in bringing I Wake Up Screaming to life, resulting in a classic film that continues to captivate audiences today.
I just sit around with that sourpuss sister of hers half the time waiting for Vicky to come home.
You're kidding.
On the level. Night after night.
I Wake Up Screaming is a classic film from 1941, directed by H. Bruce Humberstone. The movie features a star-studded cast, including Victor Mature, Betty Grable, Carole Landis, and Laird Cregar. The film follows the story of a group of friends who become suspects in the murder of a young woman they all knew. As the investigation unfolds, the audience is kept on the edge of their seats with unexpected twists and turns. One of the most memorable aspects of the movie is the chemistry between the characters, particularly between Mature and Grable. Their romantic tension adds an element of excitement to the film, making it a classic example of film noir. But there are also many surprising and little-known facts about the movie that will leave you shocked, amused, and even saddened. For instance, did you know that one of the actresses in the film had a tragic end in real life? Or that the movie was originally intended to be a comedy? As we delve deeper into the making of I Wake Up Screaming, you'll discover even more fascinating stories about the cast and crew. From behind-the-scenes drama to unexpected trivia, this classic film has it all. So, What was your favorite role in I Wake Up Screaming? Was it Victor Mature's portrayal of the accused man, or Betty Grable's performance as the determined sister? Or perhaps it was Carole Landis's role as the enigmatic femme fatale? We would love to hear your stories and personal experiences related to this movie. Share them with us in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going.
Don't scuttle yourself. I saw her
Why, listen,
first.
you can't talk to me like that.
Gentlemen.
I beg your pardon, sir. Lady Handel presents her compliments and would like to...
In the early 1940s, the movie I Wake Up Screaming came to life, showcasing a unique blend of suspense and drama. The set design for this classic was a character in itself, with art director Richard Day creating an array of striking environments. The film takes place in New York City, and the production team meticulously replicated iconic cityscapes in the studio. They built a detailed replica of Times Square, complete with neon signs and a bustling crowd, which added authenticity to the story. The apartment interiors were also carefully crafted to reflect the personalities of the characters. For instance, the home of the leading lady, Vicky, was designed to be sleek and modern, reflecting her ambitious and independent nature. In contrast, the apartment of the suspicious detective, Cornell, was designed to be dark and cluttered, symbolizing his complex personality. When it came to filming, the production faced several logistical challenges. One of the most significant hurdles was recreating the bustling streets of New York City on a soundstage. The team had to carefully choreograph the movements of numerous extras to mimic the hustle and bustle of the city. They also had to coordinate the lighting and camera angles to create the illusion of daylight and nighttime in the same scene. Another challenge was filming the iconic car chase scene. The production team had to coordinate the movements of several vehicles, including taxis, police cars, and a convertible to create a thrilling and seamless sequence. They also had to ensure the safety of the stunt drivers and extras while filming. Despite these challenges, the production team employed several innovative techniques to enhance the film's visual appeal. One such technique was the use of rear projection, which allowed the team to superimpose film backgrounds onto the set. This technique was used to create the illusion of the characters driving through the streets of New York City. Another innovative technique was the use of high-contrast lighting, which created a dramatic and moody atmosphere. The cinematographer, Edward Kronjaeger, used this technique to great effect, particularly in the scenes set in the detective's office. The high-contrast lighting added a sense of mystery and intrigue to the film, heightening the suspense and tension. In conclusion, the production of I Wake Up Screaming was a complex and challenging endeavor. The set design, location, and logistical challenges were all carefully managed to create a visually stunning and engaging film. The innovative techniques and technologies employed during production, such as rear projection and high-contrast lighting, added to the film's visual appeal and helped to create a truly captivating classic.
Friday.
Oh, you're her sister.
You're quick.
I'm Frankie Christopher.
That's what I...
Let's delve into the classic film I Wake Up Screaming from 1941. This movie has stood the test of time, captivating audiences with its unique storyline and talented cast. The film follows the story of a group of individuals whose lives become intertwined after a murder investigation. The characters are brought together through a series of unexpected events, leading to a thrilling and suspenseful climax. One of the standout aspects of I Wake Up Screaming is the exceptional performance of its lead actors. Victor Mature, Betty Grable, Carole Landis, and Laird Cregar all deliver strong performances, bringing depth and nuance to their respective roles. Victor Mature, who plays the lead character, is particularly noteworthy. His portrayal of a man trying to clear his name while also dealing with the emotional fallout of the murder investigation is both compelling and believable. Betty Grable, known for her stunning looks and impressive dancing skills, also shines in this film. She plays a key role in the investigation and adds a touch of glamour to the otherwise dark and moody atmosphere. Carole Landis, who plays the victim's sister, delivers a heart-wrenching performance. Her portrayal of a grieving sister seeking justice for her sibling is both moving and powerful. Laird Cregar, who plays the detective in charge of the murder investigation, is another standout. His portrayal of a man determined to solve the case, no matter the cost, is both chilling and captivating. The film's direction and cinematography are also noteworthy. The use of shadows and light creates a moody and suspenseful atmosphere, while the pacing keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Overall, I Wake Up Screaming is a classic film that continues to resonate with audiences today. Its talented cast, suspenseful storyline, and impressive direction make it a must-watch for any fan of classic cinema.
My time being just an ordinary waitress.
Frankie, you're the...
In the creation of the chilling film noir, I Wake Up Screaming, music played a crucial role in establishing the tense and suspenseful atmosphere. The score was composed by Cyril J. Mockridge, a prolific composer who worked on over 300 films throughout his career. Mockridge's music for this classic was characterized by its use of sharp, staccato notes and dissonant chords, which perfectly complemented the movie's dark and moody visual style. The soundtrack also featured several popular songs of the era, including Out of Nowhere and I've Got a Right to Sing the Blues. These songs were used to great effect in the film, often playing in the background of scenes set in nightclubs or other social settings. The upbeat and lively quality of the music contrasted sharply with the dark and twisted plot of the movie, heightening the sense of unease and tension. Interestingly, Mockridge's score for I Wake Up Screaming was somewhat unconventional for its time. Rather than relying on the sweeping, romantic themes that were popular in Hollywood films of the 1940s, Mockridge opted for a more sparse and minimalist approach. This decision was influenced in part by the fact that the film was shot on a relatively low budget, and Mockridge had to work with a limited number of musicians. Despite these constraints, Mockridge's score for I Wake Up Screaming is widely regarded as one of his most innovative and effective works. The music's haunting quality and ability to heighten the film's emotional tone have made it a lasting legacy in the world of film noir. In creating the score for this classic, Mockridge drew upon his extensive experience as a composer and his deep understanding of the power of music to shape and enhance a film's narrative. The result is a score that is both memorable and chilling, a perfect reflection of the movie's dark and twisted plot.
Wonderfully, and I've signed a long-term contract.
When are you going?
I leave tomorrow night.
In I Wake Up Screaming, a 1941 film, an intriguing exchange occurs outside the criminal court's building. Frankie playfully refers to Cornell as Operator 13, alluding to the undercover agent portrayed by Marion Davies in the 1934 movie Operator 13. Betty Grable, who plays a significant role in the film, had a pet white cat named Whitey in 1935. This feline companion was known for going limp in Grable's arms and playing dead. RKO Radio Pictures even captured some publicity photos of her with Whitey. The film's cast also includes Laird Cregar, who was interred at Forest Lawn, Glendale, California after his passing. He can be found in the evented section, lot hash 37. His performance in this classic remains noteworthy.
We are different. I know the things I want and I know how to get them. So stop worrying about me, huh?
One of the most iconic scenes in I Wake Up Screaming is the introduction of the character Vince, played by Victor Mature. As he walks down a bustling New York City street, the camera captures his confident stride and the energy of the city around him. The use of high and low angles creates a sense of power and vulnerability, highlighting Vince's character development throughout the film. In this scene, the director, H. Bruce Humberstone, employs dynamic camera movements and quick cuts to create a sense of urgency and excitement. The use of natural lighting and real city locations adds to the film's gritty, realistic feel. Mature's performance is intense and charismatic, drawing the audience in and making them root for his character from the start. Another memorable scene is the dream sequence, in which Vince imagines himself being pursued by a menacing figure through a surreal, otherworldly landscape. The use of exaggerated shadows and distorted perspectives creates a sense of disorientation and fear, heightening the suspense and tension. Cinematographer Edward Kronjager's innovative use of light and shadow adds to the dreamlike quality of the scene, while the haunting score by Cyril J. Mockridge further enhances the sense of unease. The actor's physicality and facial expressions add to the intensity of the scene, making it a standout moment in the film. These iconic scenes have had a lasting impact on audiences and filmmakers alike. According to actor Victor Mature, I Wake Up Screaming was a turning point in his career, and the dream sequence in particular was a challenging and rewarding experience for him as an actor. The film's innovative use of camera techniques, lighting, and performances has inspired countless filmmakers and continues to resonate with audiences today.
Very good, sir. Hello, Christopher.
Hello, Ray. Miss Lynn, I'd like you to meet...
In the film I Wake Up Screaming, a notable detail occurs when the character Ed Cornell visits Jill Lynn in her apartment. He points to a framed print on her wall, titled The Garden of Hope, and asks Lynn about her belief in hope. This artwork is significant as it was a popular piece by R. Atkinson Fox, widely sold during the 1920s. The actor Victor Mature, who plays Frankie Christopher in the movie, has an interesting background. Before his acting career, he attended the Kentucky Military Academy, where he crossed paths with future actor Jim Backus. Known for his roles as Mr. Magoo and Thurston Howell in Gilligan's Island, another cast member, Charles Lane, who plays the role of the hotel clerk, boasts an impressive filmography. He appeared in 7 films nominated for the Best Picture Oscar, including It's a Wonderful Life and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Among these, You Can't Take It With You won the award for Best Picture. These facts offer a glimpse into the fascinating world of I Wake Up Screaming and the talented individuals who brought the film to life.
Wine with the dinner and coffee later.
Very good, sir. Hello.
Released in 1941, I Wake Up Screaming made a significant cultural and social impact. The film, with its gripping narrative, resonated deeply with audiences of the time. It presented a suspenseful story that kept viewers on the edge of their seats, contributing to the growing popularity of film noir. The movie's influence on pop culture was evident in the way it popularized certain themes and styles. The hard-boiled detective genre, already prevalent in literature, found a new audience through this film. The cinematography, characterized by high contrast lighting and dramatic camera angles, became a signature style of film noir. Moreover, the film contributed to discussions on relevant social themes. It explored the darker side of fame and fortune, a topic that was particularly relevant in the era of Hollywood's golden age. The movie's protagonist, a successful promoter, is accused of a crime he did not commit, raising questions about the reliability of fame and the justice system. The film also touched on gender roles, another significant social issue of the time. The female lead, played by Betty Grable, is portrayed as strong-willed and independent, challenging the traditional gender norms of the era. In essence, I Wake Up Screaming was more than just a movie. It was a reflection of the societal concerns and cultural shifts of its time, making it a significant contribution to the world of cinema.
Well, I'll do everything I can. Give you a plug in my column every once in a while.
In the film I Wake Up Screaming, the character named Cornell, played by Laird Cregar, pays tribute to noir writer Cornell Woolrich. The writer's choice of name highlights the influence of Woolrich's work on the movie's genre. Meanwhile, the lead actor, Victor Mature, had a distinguished military career before becoming an actor. He served in the Coast Guard during World War II, traveling to various parts of the world, including the North Atlantic, Mediterranean, Caribbean, and many islands in the South Pacific. Mature was on Okinawa when the bomb was dropped on Japan. Interestingly, I Wake Up Screaming is the only noir film in Betty Grable's career. Grable, known for her pin-up photos during World War II, had a successful career in film, but this movie stands out as her only venture into the noir genre. In summary, the cast and crew of I Wake Up Screaming brought their unique experiences to the set, resulting in a notable film that showcases the noir genre's dark and moody style.
You know what's good for you, you come clean. When did you find the body? Why'd you do it?
I didn't do it.
You said that before.
All right, now say it.
I Wake Up Screaming, a 1941 film noir, received mixed reviews upon its release. The New York Times critic, Bosley Crowther, praised the movie's visual style, but criticized its plot as far-fetched. However, Variety's review highlighted the film's tension-packed direction and snappy dialogue. Audiences were drawn to the movie's innovative camera work and unconventional narrative structure. The film's unpredictable plot twists and turns, combined with its stylish visuals, made it a memorable entry in the film noir genre. I Wake Up Screaming was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Story. While it did not win, the nomination was a testament to the film's impact on the industry and its enduring legacy. The film's success meant that those involved in its production, including director H. Bruce Humberstone and stars Victor Mature, Betty Grable, and Carole Landis, received recognition for their contributions to this classic. The movie's critical and commercial success helped to establish their careers and solidify their places in Hollywood history. In conclusion, I Wake Up Screaming was a groundbreaking film that left a lasting impact on the film noir genre. Its critical reception and awards nominations were well-deserved, highlighting the film's innovative style and unforgettable storytelling.
Oh, my.
Darling, something terrible has happened. I don't quite know how to tell.
In the movie I Wake Up Screaming, Elisha Cook Jr. showcased his acting skills in a different light. Known for his portrayal of lightweight heavies and losers, Cook's role in this classic was that of a connected underworld boss who knew how to make things happen. This was many years after his successful career took off, and it marked a significant shift in his career. Carole Landis, another actor in the film, was known for her musicals. In those films, she usually sang in her own voice, showcasing her natural talent. Victor Mature, who also starred in I Wake Up Screaming, had a varied career. In the movie Zarak, he played the only title character in the movies to be flogged to death. This was just one of the many diverse roles he took on throughout his career. In summary, I Wake Up Screaming featured a talented cast who brought their unique experiences and skills to the film. From Cook's underworld boss to Landis singing to Mature's flogging, the movie was a showcase of their talents.
After all, you did take me out of the restaurant, introduce me to the right people and all that sort of thing, but, well, I have some brains, too. It was me they were interested.
In the early 1940s, the set of I Wake Up Screaming was a whirlwind of activity and excitement. The film's director, H. Bruce Humberstone, was known for his high energy and demanding pace, pushing the cast and crew to their limits. This intensity, however, helped create the fast-paced, gripping atmosphere that defines this classic film noir. One particularly memorable moment occurred during the filming of a tense scene between the characters played by Victor Mature and Betty Grable. As the scene reached its climax, Mature accidentally knocked over a prop lamp, which shattered on the floor. Instead of stopping the scene, Humberstone decided to incorporate the incident into the film, adding to the sense of chaos and desperation. Betty Grable, known for her stunning looks and vivacious personality, faced her own challenges during the production. She was determined to prove herself as a serious actress, despite her fame as a pin-up girl. Grable spent hours studying her character's motivations and backstory, even going so far as to visit real-life police stations to research the role of a detective's girlfriend. The film's leading man, Victor Mature, was no stranger to the spotlight. However, he found himself pushing his boundaries for this role, particularly during the intense interrogation scenes. Mature's dedication to the part was evident in his emotional and physical investment, leaving him exhausted but satisfied at the end of each day. I Wake Up Screaming also marked the film debut of Carole Landis, who played the pivotal role of Vicky Lynn. Landis, who had previously worked in theater and radio, was eager to make her mark in Hollywood. She embraced the challenges of her first film role, delivering a performance that would launch her career in Hollywood. Behind the scenes, the film's crew worked tirelessly to create the stylish, moody atmosphere that defines this classic noir. Cinematographer Edward Kronjaeger, known for his innovative use of light and shadow, collaborated closely with Humberstone to craft a visual language that would enhance the story's tension and intrigue. Despite the long hours and high pressure, the cast and crew of I Wake Up Screaming formed a close-knit community. They shared jokes, supported each other through difficult scenes, and even celebrated birthdays on set. The camaraderie and shared passion for their work are evident in the final product, a film that continues to captivate audiences more than 7 decades after its release.
Vicky.
Meanwhile, Charles Lane's career was honored at the Teveland Awards on March 16, 2005, when he turned 100 years old. In his still strong voice, he joked, "In case anyone's interested, I'm still available." Lane's long career was marked by numerous roles, including his work in the film industry. In the movie, a pack of Chesterfield cigarettes can be seen in the open drawer of the columnist alongside the gun. The same Chesterfield cigarettes can be seen advertised on signs in the background behind Victor Mature when he sticks up a cop with a Tootsie Roll. Other Chesterfield posters can be seen in a store window when Frankie hails a cab to take Jill to a nightclub, and behind Cornell as he observes the pair entering the Pegasus Club.
I know he's not. Come in.
I Wake Up Screaming, released in 1941, is a classic film noir that has left an indelible mark on the film industry. This movie, with its innovative direction and captivating narrative, set new standards for future filmmaking. The film's influence can be seen in the countless thrillers and film noirs that followed. Its innovative use of lighting and camera angles created a sense of tension and suspense that became a staple in the genre. The fast-paced dialogue and the complex characters reflected the changing times and the growing sophistication of the audience. The movie's director, H. Bruce Humberstone, was praised for his innovative storytelling techniques. His use of flashbacks and non-linear narrative structure was groundbreaking for the time and has since been adopted by many filmmakers. The film's screenwriter, Dwight Taylor, was also recognized for his clever dialogue and intricate plot. I Wake Up Screaming has inspired numerous subsequent works. The film's premise of a seemingly innocent person being pursued by the law has been revisited in many films and television shows. The character of the obsessive detective, played by Laird Cregar, has also been a recurring archetype in the genre. Moreover, the film's exploration of the darker side of fame and celebrity culture remains relevant today. The story of a promising starlet being drawn into a web of intrigue and danger resonates with the modern audience's fascination with the lives of the rich and famous. In conclusion, I Wake Up Screaming is a classic film noir that has left a lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Its innovative filmmaking techniques and compelling narrative have influenced countless subsequent works and continue to resonate with audiences today.
He came in with you.
Well, I'll be darned. There's another for the scrapbook.
Did I Wake Up Screaming leave a lasting impression on you? This classic film from 1941 has impacted many viewers, including ourselves. We'd love to hear about your personal experiences and memories related to this movie. How did the film influence your perspective on cinema? Perhaps it introduced you to a new genre or actor that you grew to admire. Or maybe it brought to light a social issue that resonated with you. We encourage you to share your thoughts and engage with us. Let us know if this movie left a mark on you, just like it did for so many others. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions help us continue exploring cinematic gems together. So, don't be shy, tell us your story. We can't wait to hear how this film has impacted you personally.
Flattering, I hope.
Naturally. Most of it appeared in your own column.
Ouch.
Keep it up, Vicky.